Hello everyone, welcome to RC Camping and Crawling. Today we're having a look at my WPL D12. I got this right off the WPL website. They call it a KM model, so kit model. It comes on parts, on pieces, and you actually put the whole thing together. So with the kit model, there's a little bit of upgrades you get with it. The kit model comes with metal axles, or drive shaft rather, and then metal rear axle and gears back there as well. So a little bit of upgrades there. The kit was great to put together. It's definitely fun. It's fun putting the leaf thing together and everything. So I didn't paint it. It actually came painted, but I did wire in all the lights for it, which I'll turn on in a minute. I also gave it a little interior mod. I just put a small Coke bottle inside there, just to give it some character. I built a wooden crate, a shipping style crate for the back, and I got these two scale bags from the hobby shop there, a local hobby shop. So a little jerry can, so fun little truck. What the video is going to be about today, you'll notice I have this big stack of tires. I got these to choose from. These are the stock tires that come on the Traxxas High Trail, or stock wheels that come on the Traxxas High Trail, and stock tires from the Land Rover Defender. So kind of a mixed set. I can see if I can either get those to fit on the side, something like this. I think that's probably the best way to go. Or maybe even these other WPL style wheels. They have a little bit smaller inside mount than the regular ones. So I think these might be too big. I don't know if they're going to actually fit. So I may end up just trying these ones. We'll give it a go first. They have a little bit bigger mounting point, but I think I can get it to work. First, I'll take this truck for a rip. We'll see how it goes with the factory tires on, which you can see do not have much grip. They are they're nice and scale looking, but definitely not a grippy tire. They're not actually solid rubber. They're kind of it's just a piece of plastic under this rubber, this is almost like a rubber band we put on top of the rubber. So yeah, I'll take this thing for a drive and then we'll come back and put tires on it. So as you can see, that didn't work very well. It pretty well slid out instantly. So let's do something with these tires. Start by taking them off. Now, one thing I did notice is I think this inner ring here, if you can see that, you'll notice it's a smaller hex size than the ones that come on the Traxxas. A little bigger, but I think I can get this one on the right to fit inside the one on the left. So not on camera, but beforehand I did give it a try. What I did is I took these flush cut pliers and I trimmed out the inner hub. So you can see there. big though to fit in there. It's off by just the tiniest amount. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on here, put it on the actual axle of the car, and I'll hold the car up and run the car up to speed and put a little file on here and try to file this thing down. And I'm hoping I can use it almost like a mini lathe. So I'll give that a try. This file's pretty overkill, but we'll see what happens here. Just about fits in there. Very close. A little more filing. You see, it becomes a very tiny little part. There's not really much hard to focus on it, but it's very, very thin. So, see if it fits. There it is. It fits in there absolutely perfectly. Very, very snug. So now what I'll do, and I should have probably done this first, put a little glue on it. Handy super glue. You can see that. So I've put super glue in it now, and I've squeezed it in there as hard as I can. So it's bottomed out in there now. And now this would slide, once it dries of course, slide right onto the axle. Like that. And we've adapted these nicer, kind of regular sized wheels to this WPL truck. So I'm going to do the other 3 now, probably in fast motion or at different times. Won't make you sit and watch the whole thing. And then I'll show you the result. Alright, so there we are. Looks good. We've got the adapter in there. Seems to work awesome. It slides right on nice. And yeah, I'll do the other 3. Alright, let's try putting the wheels on. What do you guys think? I think they look awesome. Fit really good. They look a heck of a lot better. The backs, they might rev a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. So as you can see, it definitely worked better. It had way more grip with those tires. It worked really, really well. But in that video, you would notice as soon as I gave it too much throttle, the tires would just kind of, the motor would spin. You can hear it there. So something inside of this transmission isn't working. So I'm going to find that out now. I'll take it apart. Alright, so if I hold the throttle down and the truck down, something's definitely stripping in there, so I'll pull it open and have a look. So here's the transmission itself. Very simple. Take this apart and have a look. You can see, because it was the KM model, it does have metal gears as part of the kit. So I just gotta find out which one is spinning. This one has a grub screw in it. Feels tight, and definitely no movement there if I twist on it. It doesn't want to spin at all, so I don't think that's the problem. I'll try to turn the gears. Yeah, that's the problem. There's almost no, there's nothing to that. That's what's spinning. So luckily, I actually had a spare one of these. There we are. So I'll put that one in. Alright, let's take this truck for a rip, see how it does. It's handling everything really well, for sure. The ground clearance is so low on this truck, obviously it's not really meant to be off-road, but it's got lots of grip for two-wheel drive. It's going up this hill nicely. The battery starts to kind of run out of power here up this hill and starts to stall out a bit, so I'll turn around and go back down the hill in a second. Thank you again for watching. It's been lots of fun to do, slightly frustrating with the gear problem, but I'm loving the results of these wheels on this WPL truck, and looking forward to maybe putting a different battery or ESC in it to give it a little more power. Thanks for watching.